This is Romania.
Liebe Fluggäste, herzlich willkommen an Bord.
Hello, my dears. I'm in Câmpulung at my most favorite cafe here. So I've decided this is my most favorite cafe. It's called Co-Art. They serve amazing coffee, but also Italian specialties because the cook worked in Italy, and they have pasta, pizza. It is a beautiful sunny day. I kind of spontaneously decided to come here in Romania for a few days because I don't want to come over the Easter holidays. It's always overcrowded and very expensive. So I will be spending some days here in Câmpulung, spending time with my mother, but also visiting old traditional houses in Câmpulung and around. I love to do that, especially on such a nice weather. And today, after having coffee here, I will be going to Rucăr. Rucăr is a commune. It's comuna in Romanian, about 15-20 minutes away from Câmpulung. The area is amazing, it's breathtaking, and I want to have a closer look at some of the traditional houses in Rucăr. So I will be taking a walk, I will be taking you with me. Rucăr is appreciated by Romanian tourists, by foreigners, and also by King Carol of Romania in 1891. He lived there in Rucăr. Many noblemen were passing by, but also building houses there. Yes, it is a beautiful mountain region, 60 kilometers away from Bran, Dracula Castle, more well known. And tomorrow, because I will only be staying just a few days, tomorrow I will be visiting a beautiful domain, also not far from Câmpulung. It's near Pitești, about half an hour, 40 minutes away from here. Rucăr is closer. I will be doing that now after the coffee. What else? Yes, so come with me. Let's discover Rucăr together, because I want to see some parts where I've never been before. Let's have a coffee first and go to Rucăr. I moved the sitting area because it's much more sunny here in Bran. I doubt that it's going to be so sunny because it is surrounded by mountains, so it won't be as warm as here in Câmpulung. I just got my coffee and I've ordered a breakfast. It is midday, but they still serve breakfast with avocado, toast. Let's see, I'm hungry because I didn't have breakfast. It's so good to be here. To be honest, although I was born in Bucharest, I appreciate much more Câmpulung for its vibe, for its energy, the nature, the people. Everything is more slow, and I can recharge my batteries because next week I'm going to have a full schedule at work. I will be returning on Sunday afternoon, and starting with Monday I have a full schedule, so I'm so happy to be spending some days here. And yeah, I will be showing you as much as I can. Tomorrow will be very exciting. I'm sure that I will be able to film. I didn't ask there, but I've seen some vlogs. Stay around and let's spend a beautiful sunny weekend together. Oh, that's my food. It looks very good. Avocado, spread cheese and egg without the bacon. I will be taking it out, and more avocado I see underneath, tomatoes and rucola. Before exiting the city, I would like to stop here. There is a church that I've never visited before. It's very quiet now. People are resting, and I'm taking this opportunity to enter this beautiful place, this holy place. It's like an oasis, a green oasis, more or less in the center of Câmpulung. Down there is the exit towards Rucăr, and I will show you the church. There is this way up, which means that it is positioned on a hill, and I will be able to see Câmpulung from above. So that's the beautiful view above the city. I will get back to the view, but I also want to show you the church. Imagine Câmpulung without those apartment blocks built by the communist regime. As I was walking on the street, I just noticed this house that I would like to show you. I find it so charming. It is pretty big. I guess more families are living here. I don't know if it belongs to the church. I'm going to have a look afterwards. But right now I would like to show you how pretty it is, how charming. It looks like taken from an open air museum. Romania has such museums because those houses are old and are very cherished today. So let's have a closer look. This old house belongs to an architect. He doesn't live here anymore. Nobody lives here anymore, and he's trying to sell it. Unfortunately, the house needs a lot of repairs, and it might not be able to be saved. So it's very sad to see the state of it. I'm trying to imagine how it was a long time ago. A family used to live here. I got some information from a neighbor, and she told me that the actual owner now, so the present owner, was trying to donate it, to offer it to an open air museum in Siebenbürgen, but they refused to take it. It has splendid views over the forest. I'm approaching the school. There is a high school as well, and that's the primary and the middle schools building, freshly renovated. The river is dividing the main road, and it's flowing in front of the school. Look how big it is. There are 7,000 people living here, and I so much like and appreciate this type of constructions, because the windows are huge. You get a lot of natural light. The benches were made out of wood. Everything smelling of nature. The school is facing the forest. An absolutely wonderful place to study. And now we are approaching another beautiful house. It used to belong to the same owners as the house that is located beside the church. The family was made of three sisters, a brother, mother, father. The brother used to be a famous doctor in Bucharest, and they owned this beautiful property as well. It has been sold. I see the shape is pretty similar to the other one. It's an L shape. Obviously I cannot enter, but there is no fence at the moment, and I can show you a little bit more. This house has a bigger side garden, and I'm also noticing a bench to sit in the sun, drink your coffee. I love the veranda and the columns. It seems like nobody lives here in this villa. It used to be a jewel, I would say. Wonderful position, beautiful construction. I love the shape of the windows down here, but also on the middle part of the house. It has a tower, a huge terrace, but also little balconies up there, and a massive stone stair. The stairs are wrapping around, and they lead towards the terrace. This could also be the main entrance, I cannot tell now. The garden looks like it's taken care of. Maybe the neighbors do that, but otherwise the villa doesn't seem inhabited. This house looks completely abandoned because I can see it from the garden. It used to be a beauty right beside the villa, and next to it another beautiful house, and a few steps away there is a house for sale, a little sweet house. It has a long balcony, a bit narrow but very charming. There is a monument up there. I will get closer to see what exactly it is. I like that it got a bit more windy, cooler. Earlier it was a little bit too warm, so it's nice to climb up to see the monument and Rucăr from above. That's Rucăr from above, of course, a part of it. And here is the monument. It's written in remembrance of the heroes that died for our independence in the war between 1877 and 1878. Now I will be sitting on one of the many benches around. There are no people here, it's very quiet. I have the beautiful views all around and a coffee because I went to a cafe to ask if I am allowed to use their restroom, and of course I can buy a coffee. The person there told me, please just use the restroom, you don't need to buy a coffee. And as soon as I went out, she came to me and she said, you are so nice, I would like to offer you a coffee from the house, from our place. So now I have a coffee, I have some food with me, water, and I will be enjoying the peace, the quiet, the nature, and I will get back to you afterwards. I'm serving now a tea. This is the place where I received the coffee from the house. Andrea is here, she's beside me, and she would like to say hello to you. She has been so welcoming, and yeah, she offered me now a tea.
Hello.
What can you tell us about Rucăr? Are you born here in Rucăr?
No, I moved here 2 years ago from Bucharest.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Did you move here during the winter time or summertime?
In the summertime.
It was beautiful, green, fresh.
It was great. Was the first time when I saw all the
natural beauty.
The nature, yes. I was using to come here every weekend to my boyfriend home. But
so
since I moved here,
you moved to your boyfriend.
Yes.
Nice.
Because of him.
Nice. I would do the same. It's a place, it's a magical place. Many hidden spots, many insider tips that we got to know now. And how often do you go back to Bucharest to visit your family there?
My parents are living in Câmpina, in Prahova.
And how
I
far
moved
is it?
in Bucharest with
To study?
yes,
to
to study, and from Bucharest
You
here.
came here, and are there many tourists here during the seasons? What are the seasons, the touristic seasons, from May to September, winter,
It's all the time.
all year round?
Yes, all
Nice.
year round.
And there are also many foreign tourists, or mostly Romanians?
Most Romanian. I think most foreign tourists are in Bran.
Bran is the Dracula castle located. I will be taking you there next time. It's about 1 hour away from here. It's very, very beautiful, but Rucăr is also a place to visit, to recommend. Thank you so much, Andrea.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Yes, absolutely. For me, a beautiful surprise. I will be continuing now to have a look around, but first of all, I will be enjoying the tea. I find this house very charming as well. It is pretty big. It has some outer buildings. Again, I don't know if somebody lives here. The roof is made new, but if you look through the windows, you don't feel any energy inside that anyone would live here. But I find it so inspiring. And opposite, there is another traditional house. Up here it's written 1938. I will be going now towards the left and to discover a place. Actually, I'm going to show you what it is because I've never seen anything like that before. I don't know how to describe it, so I will be showing you. It's a 15-minute walk, and if I will see other beautiful houses on the way, I will be showing them to you. There is so much wood used there on the roofs of the houses, the balconies. Again, very charming. Only one rooster among so many chicken ladies. Hello. I only hear the sound of the river, the sound of the birds, the chickens, the dogs. Here we are. That's a very old system used to wash textiles, either carpets or different curtains, bed sheets, so any textiles. Somebody was telling me that also leather. There is not much left out of it. There were many constructions, outer buildings, little bridges. So that's all we have today. The river is down there. I'm going to show you more of it, but now you can see that the villagers are bringing their carpets, and then they would position them there, and the water would flow with speed and clean what's there. It smells very fresh. I don't know exactly where the water will then flow, if it will flow back into the river. Wow, what a speed! That's amazing. The water is first saved here in this reservoir. By the way, I'm seeing there a plate, a very traditional plate. I doubt that today anyone would do such plates. They are very, very old, all that I've seen so far, over 100 years old. And yeah, people are cleaning them here. We are approaching the Easter holidays, and especially in the countryside, people love to have their houses and gardens clean, sparkling clean. Yeah, so the water is saved here in this reservoir, and then when the level is on a certain limit, a little door would open there, and then it would flow into this space down there. I don't know where exactly the water would go after that. Many carpets here. It is 4:15 p.m. The sun is coming up again. My battery is almost finished, but I would like to go over the river to film an area up the hill, up the mountain, where I've noticed that there is a carpet of flowers. So let's go. That's an old wooden bridge over Dâmbovița River, and up there is the flower carpet. I'm going to approach it, and I hope that I can see the flowers as close as possible. Many chickens, happy 3 chickens, and a rooster. The smell is incredible. The smell of nature. Fresh air also has smell. I can feel the energy of the mountain, of the forest. Such a nice place to be. I see a glimpse of the flower carpet. It's up there. I guess it's in a private garden. I will try to approach it. I came on the side of the flower carpet. Unfortunately, I cannot get too close to it, but you can see quite a bit. It goes from down from that side until up the hill. This street reminds me so much of Austria and Switzerland, northern Italy as well. I just discovered a path between a garden and a house, and maybe I can reach the flowers. Let's see. It's still humid. And look, the smell is incredible. It smells like honey. Look at the view. It is impossible to describe in words. Being here, you feel so much closer to God, to the Creator. You feel like the sky is embracing the land, and the land is smiling. result is absolutely magical. And this is Romania. The dog is a part of the scenery. Whenever you have the chance to come here, make a stop in Rucăr. How nice if a painter would come here to create. That's a very interesting point because two rivers meet. This is Dâmbovița and this is Rucăr, and they meet right here. I'm on a bridge and that's the result. You can see how a typical, a traditional house looks under the layer of plaster. Bună ziua! That's a dog and that's a sheep, and the dog looks like the sheep, or the sheep looks like the dog. Before leaving Rucăr, I would like to have a closer look on this house. It's right at the intersection between two important streets, and here Professor Părnuță Gheorghe lived. Inside it looks like a real museum. It's amazing, it's wonderful. He passed away, so it cannot be visited. I don't know the state of it now, what's happening inside, but I wanted to have a closer look. He was a historian, writer. He wrote also a lot about Rucăr. There it's a plate where it's written that he was born on the 31st of May 1915 and he passed away on the 19th of July 2009. And I would so much like to one day go inside and have a look at his collections, to simply find out more about his work, because he had multiple archives of this region but also of other regions in Romania.